The only time you should look back is to see how far you've come. Hey there, how's it going, you guys? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So what are we looking at today with these crazy cryptocurrency markets? Oh, thank you, crypto. We're holding on to some of this, right? We're not looking up. We're not waking up today looking at the market plummeting down in the red. I got my fingers crossed that we can continue to hold on to some of this value. Let's see if we can't continue to move up to the upside. I don't know if I'm going to get my hopes up too much for today, but maybe tomorrow it'd be nice to see a little more green, right? But we're starting to see that these other YouTubers out here, and they're starting to talk about the same thing I was talking about last night. Maybe should we be taking a little profit? Because we've heard over the last couple of weeks that the price of Bitcoin could be dropping down to as low as 15, 12, 1800 in that range. So right now at almost 3,600, right? 3,650. Might be a good time to be able to go back into cash, to get back into Bitcoin later. But of course, as always, you can't predict what's going to happen with these cryptocurrency markets. I'd like to say the bottom's in. I'd like to say it's going to be turning around as we have liftoff. I got news all over the place today, mostly about Bitcoin and the Lightning Network and Litecoin, to be able to talk about how this market should be going up to the upside. But you know who's here always to the upside? Samantha in the chat.
Good morning, everyone.
So how are you feeling today, Sam?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Positive?
Sure.
I see the turkeys are over here not leaving us alone.
Nope. Yeah. It's beginning to be bird mating season, so they're all
I know Beaky
it.
over here is all sorts of puffed up.
Yeah, that's the one that was just gobbling during your quote.
There he is. Hey, Beaky. So, hey, Beaky, what do you think's happening with the market? You think we're going up? You think we're going to go down? Beaky. Either way, you don't know? He says shake that magic 8-ball too. Samantha, would you mind pulling up that coin paprika so we can take a look at this and see maybe what's happening with these markets? Maybe try to make some long-term predictions about what we should be doing with this cryptocurrency? Or maybe just put a little smile on her face for the fact that we got continuation of the green and that we're not sliding down anymore, and that people maybe will stop a little bit of this buzz that's constantly been being pumped out in the market. I'm so tired of hearing about quadratic CX and that exchange and all of that. It's going to be what it's going to be, right? Those people lost their money for sure, but that was their responsibility when they decided to not own their own private keys. And I mean, it's unfortunate, but in a future where you are responsible for your own money and you are your own bank, nobody else is responsible but you. So at the
sovereignty.
Personal responsibility, monetary sovereignty. You know, you got to take responsibility for your money because no one else is going to do it for you.
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. What do we got going on? Look at that market cap, $120 billion. That's up 4.6%. We got that BTC dominance slipping just a little bit, but not enough to get me too concerned because, you know, the altcoins pump up first, then Bitcoin. So we're looking at the BTC dominance coming at 52.84%. Nice. We got Bitcoin at $3,640. It's up 4.5%, still up 5.13% on the week. Awesome. We got XRP coming in at 30.8 cents. That's up 2% right now, up 1% on the week. Not bad at all. We got Ethereum. Yes, they did not hit that $100 line that we were all stressing out about a little bit. Up 7.8% at the moment, coming in at $118. And that's up 11.59% on the week. Awesome. Litecoin. Oh, amazingness, 43.95. That's up 11.58%, still 33.35% for the week. I'm sure Bitcoin Ben is stoked about this one.
Right.
We got EOS, $2.73. Nice, 4.5% gain, 17.33 for the week. I'm sure this is putting a smile on most people's face because, hey, even if you aren't taking profits, it's nice to see you're to the plus side after so long of going down, so long of getting out here bringing the dreaded news. As you can tell, I'm ecstatic about it. I like to bring positive news here in the cryptocurrency space. We got Bitcoin Cash, $127, up 5.65%, up 7.22 for the week. We got Tether coming down. Nice, right?
Mickey apparently does not like Tether either.
99.8 cents. What is this? Tron coming in at 2.6 cents. It's up 1.3%, up 3.4%. Not too bad. Stellar Luma's hanging out at 8 cents right now, but it's up 2.4. Got a ways to go to get back up there. Is it a good buying opportunity? I can't say. I'm not here for financial advice. We got the BNB token, $8.60. That's up 5.11%, up 27.35 for the week. Woo! That's some money. I'm going to slide on down here and see what we got going on with Steam. Hey, look, we got basic attention token coming in 11.8 cents. It's up 1.19%, up 6.5 for the week. Not bad there.
250.
AIM, number 50, 28.9 cents. It's not even up a full percent. Ouch. So they're apparently not seeing the rise this morning like we've seen with a lot of these other cryptocurrencies. But hey, it'll get there. All right, let's see. Should we take a look at the steam back dollar, or are we going to not really get much of a metrics out of it today?
Yeah, let's see. Maybe we will.
Steam back dollar. Beaky, we're on air. Shh.
He's like, man, I'm just
90.1 cents. Hey, that's to the upside.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So telling us that these altcoins are getting closer to what their real value should be as we're seeing the steam back dollar getting close to the dollar where it should be at. Okay. As we do every single episode, we got to tell you why we're out here, right, Samantha?
Yeah.
Because we're not out here for nothing. We got a lot of we got a lot of things we could be doing with our time, but we find one of the most important things that we could do with our time to be able to help ourselves, our community, and the world as a whole spread Bitcoin awareness. Yes. Right, Sam?
Yes.
We did this once before already. Yeah?
Yeah.
Went over pretty good.
Yes.
I think so.
So do I.
All right, so why not try it again? You guys help donate the money through the Tally Fund, right?
Yep.
So we got to say thank you once again. I mean, that's absolutely fantastic to see you guys stand behind us and support us in the community, to show us that we're not out here wasting our time, you know, that you guys do appreciate what we're doing. You guys want Bitcoin awareness. And, you know, like I keep saying, not everybody has the time. It's easier to donate a couple dollars to a Tally Fund to somebody who's actually willing to get out there, put feet on the ground, and spread the Bitcoin awareness and give people the tools necessary to get started with Bitcoin, over trying to find the time for yourself. You know, sometimes it's hard to explain what Bitcoin is. You know, it's not the most easiest thing. And when sometimes you think you know it until somebody starts asking you certain questions. And then you're like, ooh, I really don't actually understand that part of it. Well,
or I don't know how to explain it super simple. Like,
yes. So here I am. I've been in the cryptocurrency space for 3 years. I love it. I've been running the free help desk at eugeneforest20@gmail.com for 2 years.
Yep.
I've been doing the YouTube channel for 2 years. And here we are, expanding the channel even further, getting out there, putting feet on the ground, passing out flyers, spreading Bitcoin awareness. We got 6 days till our next event. You guys got to go ahead and hit that notification button. You guys got to look forward to the channel after, because we'll be bringing you as much B-roll footage as we possibly can, and photos. I'll compilate all that together in some sort of nice edited fashion with background music for you, so you can see the progress that we made and the work that we did. Then on the backside of this, we'll be continuing to truck right along as this market continues to tick up. I want to be ready, right? That's why we've done so much work getting Bitcoin and coffee ready during the down market, to be able to be prepared to help onboard people to cryptocurrency and Bitcoin and show them how not to get scammed, how to be able to hold their own private keys, how to get started in cryptocurrency where you're not getting taken advantage of by the scams. And I think we're ready, Sam. I think we've tried really hard over this bear market. I think we've started building up something nice here. I think we have a lot of options available, you know, besides the email help desk, besides following us on Twitter, besides all of the other social media platforms that we're posting to in case for some reason something happens at YouTube. And besides getting out there and actually putting feet on the ground, passing out flyers, we're here trying to make a difference in Bitcoin. And I think, you know, in a year or two from now, you'll come back to this channel and it won't even look like it looks now. I think this community will grow for sure, because I think what we're doing, you know, there is some real use case scenario for this. People really need help when it comes to getting onboarded with Bitcoin, and they need people that aren't going to take advantage of them and take their money. Right?
Yes.
And as we keep saying, we're not putting any of this money in our pockets for any reasons. We're not selling any courses. We'll help teach you whatever you need to know in Bitcoin or cryptocurrency for absolutely free. The most that we ask is that you hit the thumbs up on this on this video, so that we can get more people in the community, right? And that you share this out if you have your own social media feeds on Twitter or Facebook or wherever, so that we can bring more people in and help this grow.
Tell your friends.
Besides that, I mean, yeah, there's a couple donational addresses down below if you happen to have that extra cryptocurrency. But coming over to the other social media platforms like Steam and Tribe and Minds and giving us the upvote, that is another great way of being able to help out the channel without taking any money out of your pocket, because we all can feel that bull run coming, and I want as many of these tokens as possible so I can buy that fancy $2,000 camera out here looking snazzy like Omar Bam. You like that line, don't you, Samantha?
Yeah, you know.
All right, well, let me stop the screen share. Let me pop out the backyard so you can check out how we're having a nice day once again here in Florida.
A little windy, but
I
nice.
seen Vention MGTOW's Oh,
in his video.
I didn't post my.
Oh,
I wrote it in there and I forgot to hit send. Yeah, I seen Bench and MGTOW this morning. Oh, out there putting chains on those trucks in the snow.
yep, towing. Woo!
It just made me appreciate the fact that I'm sitting here in lovely Florida right now. We're heading towards another 80-degree day. We got a 30% chance of rain, so that's why we seem a little cloudy and not so bright. But still, I got the short sleeves on, so I'm not going to complain all that much, especially when I seen him kneeling over in the snow. And,
Oh.
I'm glad I'm not there.
I know, when he panned out and then when he got out of the truck, I was like, oh, no.
Yeah, there's a reason we're Florida people.
Oh, yes.
Beaky.
Right? Beaky, we know you like the weather too, but come on, man. All right, so John from Malibu is here. Says,
John from
I'm
Malibu.
awake.
Thanks
Andy
for joining
Anderson
us.
says that he is here.
Andy, my man. Awesome. I appreciate it. Makes me not feel so crazy out here.
Christopher Abbott says, yo.
Christopher, that's a new name,
Yes,
right?
it is.
Hey, thanks for joining us. We always appreciate new people coming to this community.
Oh, R. Rafterman says, morning.
Our Rafterman, my buddy. We did a show with him. You guys should go back through my
Yes.
videos and check it out.
He has a great story.
Yeah,
yes.
very intelligent man right there, helping to share his Bitcoin story with the rest of us, inspiring everybody.
Stephen McCoy is here. He says, good morning.
Boy.
Scott Gable is here. Says, good morning, guys, from cold Pennsylvania.
Scott Gable, I haven't seen you in a minute, my man. Yeah, I know it's cold up there in New York. I got family, or in Pennsylvania. I got family up in New York that are writing about it. I also got a friend out in North Dakota, and they said they're getting ready for another big winter storm out there. Whew. Continuing to be happy that I'm in Florida.
I know, it just makes you feel like, oh, so I made the right geographical choice. Awesome. But
that's for sure.
on the upside, but we're 100 plus in the suburb, and they're looking at 70. We're gonna start, thinking that we made the wrong choice. That's the snowbird advantage,
I've been thinking about going out, and we don't have a pool, but I was thinking about going out and getting one of those free jacuzzis you always see on Craigslist and filling it with cold water. Because I think
he obviously would like to swim.
Yeah. That way I was sitting there with a cold jet on my back. I mean, when it's 100, hey.
Right. Right. That's why icy hot. Yes, one or the other. Go whichever way you're going.
I'm not really. I don't want to go swimming. I just want to chill in the water.
Josh is here. He says green feels good, man. Doesn't it?
It does. It does feel good. I think I could even care less if we turned around and it was only 3% or something. It's just nice not to be sliding down or consolidating. I don't want to get my hopes up, but I'm definitely hoping to the upside. Right, Sam?
Yeah. All right. Stephen McCoy asks, are you a fan of Bitcoin only, or do you think some alts may be around for a long time? And Andrea Anderson gave us a $2 super chat. Oh, thank you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it. We're getting closer to that $100 mark so that AdSense will actually pay it out to us, because you got to get $100 before it pays out. AdSense also takes 30% of all of those donations. So thank you. We appreciate it. We'll go ahead and probably add that to because that'll come by the time we start the next tally fund for the Sunset Music Festival. So that'll take $100 right off the top. So that is amazing, because once again, I think we're looking for another $850 to be able to make it happen with 90 days to raise it.
We try not to go too crazy.
I know. I've seen Ultra, but it's like $1,000 a ticket for that. So we'd be asking for like $3,000 to be able to get out there and pass
insane.
out. We'd be better off just standing outside the front gate.
Right? Just get us to Miami. All right, here you go, guys. Everybody in line. And you get a flyer. Oh, and Andy Anderson says, it is hard to explain the benefits of Bitcoin to somebody that knows nothing about it, and that he really commends our efforts.
It is one of those situations where, you hear it, and it takes time to sink in for some reason. And then when it does, it's like, your mind is just blown, because all of a sudden, for some reason, it all clicks together.
It is mind blown.
I personally believe it has a lot to do that people don't actually really think about. Where does the money come from? How's the money created? They just think, oh, well, I get this much an hour, and I make this much a week, and I got to pay this much, and I really want to make this much. And a lot of people, they think, well, if I don't have enough money, it's more of a situation of, I got to go to work and make more. Not necessarily that it's kind of stacked against you. And the more you go to work to make more, the less free time you have to be yourself. And really, why are we existing if we're not being ourselves? We're not ants. We're not here to serve the queen and spend our entire lives working in submission to the queen. You know, we're here to enjoy our families, right? We're here to explore the things in the world that make us feel happy and bring us excitement. Like me, you know, me and the birds, right? I got all kinds of birds. I love taking care of birds and raising them. Couldn't do that if I was punching that time. Well, I have been punching that time clock. I cut it back to 40. We're not doing the 50 hours anymore. But, I mean, we punched that time clock for 60 hours a week. Right?
Oh, yeah.
And just recently, during the last 13 weeks, we had to keep asking the kid 1,000,000 times to be able to help us out taking care of these animals. Oh, that's not me doing it. Right? So where's my joy coming from then?
I know. But what's that? Because we were getting out, after dark, and we were leaving before daybreak. So, it was all like, so they're out there, right? Everybody's okay? That's all you got. You didn't get any of this fun stuff going on here right now. All right. So, Stephen McCoy gave us a $4.99 super chat. Our Raptorman gave us a $1 super chat. We love you.
Thank you guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. You guys still my heart, right? You guys keep us coming out here every day, right? Because, we slept in a little bit today. We can continue to sleep in. We're looking at possibly heading off to Gainesville today to go check out the Oriental Market, maybe go check out Rural King and see if they have any more birds that we want.
More birds.
And, there was a museum Samantha was talking about checking out maybe. But we could have been up and gone doing this already. You guys are what makes us stop. Put in the couple hours every day to help make this happen. Right, Sam? We love you guys. You guys are our friends.
You're our only friends.
Yeah, I consider a lot of other people acquaintances. I wouldn't leave most people alone in my house.
No.
Paul Rouleau, I'd leave you alone in my house, man. I don't even really know you that well in person, but we talk so much on the internet. You're sitting here donating all this money to help the Tally Fund. I personally feel like you are a good friend of mine.
I don't know. I feel that our community, we have a lot of good people. Like a lot of really good people.
I do believe that we have a lot of really good people in the community. That's why I'm always telling you guys, if you got questions, just open up a little bit. No one's going to make fun of you. Just ask. This is a hard thing to start understanding. I wish somebody would have gave me what I'm giving now when I got started in this space. It would have saved me money. It would have saved me time. It would have saved me headaches.
Yeah. All right. I'm not 100% how to say the first name, so we're going to go with Niall Murphy.
Murphy?
Murphy.
All right,
Niall Murphy. She says, not so cold, Southwest England, well above freezing.
Ooh,
nice. Yeah.
Ooh, the paper flipping up here in the wind.
And Scott Gable says, yep, lots of folks recoil and distrust if you mention crypto. The future of currency, perhaps. I know, that is the downside. Like, I don't usually talk to my family about Bitcoin or cryptocurrency. I don't talk to my family very much in general, but yes.
I do.
Yes. And that is the first things, like when you brought it up to family members, they go, oh, wait, that weird internet money?
Yeah.
Oh, that Ponzi scheme. Oh, that. And it's like, no. And then you got to break it down. And then, your grandfather got on board. He literally started saying, well, why don't you just, $50 average me every once in a while? But a lot of them, as soon as you say it, it is just like, oh, bam, no, door closed. I'm not listening. You're crazy. And it's not. It's crazy to continue to participate in this government and in this world the way it is right now.
So should we start digging into some of this news? I don't got a ton of it today, but I got enough of it that's uplifting that I thought I'd bring it out here and share it with you guys.
Okay. Our Afterman says, you rock, my friends. Paul Rouleau is now here. He says, good morning. Hi, Paul.
Paul Rouleau, my man. I appreciate you getting here. I was just giving you compliments a minute ago.
Right?
So, go ahead. Yeah. All right. So I got news here, right? And you know what kind of news I always love? I see you looking around. What's the matter?
I was wondering where the other turkey was.
He's right here ready to go with the camera.
Oh,
He's
my
not going
Lord.
to stop. You know what kind of news I love?
Well, the positive.
Well, Lightning Network.
Of course.
It's the best kind of news out there. It shows us that scaling is happening. And once again, here we are looking at, I got two things on Lightning Network. So, hey, double the trouble, double the fun. Lightning there was a minor release of the Lightning Network, 0.5.2, right? So that's plus, right? When every time you see one of these releases for the miners, it fixes some bugs, right? We got to fix those bugs. There's always bugs. I got 3 key factors here that are going to help make the payment channels better. First one is called the Atomic Multi-Payment Path, which is great. It'll allow you to combine Lightning payment channels to be able to make a payment. Like you'll be able to combine money, or you could combine channels to get a payment somewhere, because of course you can only send a Lightning Network payment that's as big as the channel is open for, or what is the Bitcoin that's staked on the Lightning Network. So what happens if you're trying to send a transaction that's more than the channel?
Right.
You're gonna have to use it through multiple channels.
Right. They'll like split it up to get it all to you. Yeah.
So this is called Atomic Multi-Path Payments. Big plus, right?
I like all the names.
That's a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
Okay, this one I couldn't pronounce. Neutrino. Urano. Here you go.
Let's see if I could read this loveliness. Neutrino.
Neutrino.
Something.
Sounds good enough. Well, what are we looking at here? Is less data. In other words, they're going to make it take less data to be able to send these transactions. Less data is going to be required, but they are adding more data, right? So it's kind of like they took away from one spot. It's going to be less data for like supported stuff, like how we have those wallets of Satoshis, which will allow us to send and receive, and we don't have to have a node. This, how did you pronounce it?
Neutrino.
This Neutrino is going to help make it so the wallet of Satoshi would require less memory in order to send and receive payments.
So kind of like cookies for your walletness, but not like, yes, kind of, because it's in there. Like
the bigger one is that when you're running a node, right, it needs to know all of the pathways available in the Lightning Network, so it can help determine how to send.
Right, how to break it down. And okay.
They had a small megabyte cap limit on how the node would take an image of it so that it could determine the pathways. Well, it was at 4 megabytes, and they're going to go ahead and up it to 50 megabytes because some channels were starting to, hit against the top of the memory buffer.
Out. Okay.
So, I mean, to me, that just goes to show that they're putting in, a little bit bigger space for these graphics, or I mean, these channel, I don't know what you want to call it, database, so that your node can figure out where to send it through which channels and which channels are available. Yeah, the node network. Let's call it that. They're seeing the future already, right? Because we had a big problem, big scaling debate with Bitcoin, right? That's how we got Bitcoin Cash, and now we got Bitcoin Satoshi's vision out of the situation. Here we are looking at Lightning Network. They're already going to go ahead and make this graphics big enough so that if we do open up, I mean, if we're going from 4 megabytes to 50 megabytes, we're looking at we can over 10 times the amount of channels that are open on the Lightning Network right now without it causing any sort of a problem now that this is implemented. Because, right, if you're running a node, you do want your node to be aware of all the channels that are out there so that it could utilize the network to the best of its ability. Because, of course, you're always looking for the shortest path, right? You don't want to send it down 5 or 6 different channels if you could send it down 2 channels.
Yes, right, yes. Yeah.
I mean, Lightning Network is absolutely amazing.
It is.
I mean, we're making huge strides. It's getting very undeniable at this point to not compare it to Visa and MasterCard style payments. It does seem like it's working. The scariness of it being invaded and all of that is starting to wear off. And here we go with the next story, the LN Trust Chain, right? Hashtag LN Trust Chain. Check it out on Twitter. I keep talking about it. I think this is the 3rd day in a row or 4th day in a row.
It is freaking awesome. I don't know how everybody is not just talking about this all the time, all day.
I mean, I've heard it on a couple other YouTuber shows, but I don't think it's getting the credit that it should be getting.
No, I don't think so either, because I don't know. It's not
especially with all that you keep hearing about quadratic CX. I'd rather hear about this.
Yes, because it's not just the network working. It's also all of the people that are using it are being trusted. They are not besides, the one dude. No one's being a jerk and being like, nope, it's all mine. I mean, really? Oh.
I like how that they're starting to incorporating figureheads in the space to be able to help promote this network. Because what are we looking at? Fluffy Pony got involved, right? He went ahead, he took a Lightning Network payment, he passed it on. We're looking about this was like 13 hours ago.
Yep.
And this was the first payment, I think, that was mid-flight. He was on a plane.
37,000 feet in the air.
37,000 feet in the air, and he's still sending Lightning Network payments to people.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, what are we questioning anymore? That's what when I see this, you know, if I was sitting next to him on the plane, I'd be like, this is the future. You're on a plane making a payment to somebody that nobody can stop, nobody can censor. You could make it anonymous. You're on a plane.
Yes. Mid-Atlantic. I mean, over the ocean, just bam, done. Continue. What?
I mean, I remember like way back when I first get on a plane, you couldn't even check your Facebook messages.
Oh God, I know, right?
I remember at one point, you like, all right, when you would buy drinks or beer or something on a plane, you give them your credit card and they don't actually charge you until you get off. They just assume that you have enough on your card to pay for it. They just swipe it and collect the data.
Right. They're just running a tab until the end when you actually hit the airport. When you hit tarmac, they're all like, ooh, decline.
Yeah, do they come up to your seat and be like, I'm sorry, your card was declined. You can't get off the plane.
Please give us back those 3 beers, and you did not get the peanut.
So who are we looking at next, right, in the LN trust chain?
Oh, who did I say would be awesome?
I know. Samantha called this one for sure. Elon Musk, right?
Oh, they're trying.
They are trying. They're hounding him on Twitter a little bit. They're trying to see if he'll take one of the Lightning Network payments. I think I had just seen a little while ago before I got on air that right now somebody in the Antarctic has the Lightning Network, or has the trust chain. Yes. He has the torch right now. So, I mean, once again, I mean, we have Turkey bothering you, Sam?
He's going for the wire.
Is he going for the wire?
I don't know if he's going to keep going for the wire, but he's really thinking about it. Okay, either way, just clear the wire.
Okay. I got it. There you go, Sam. Let's get back to on air.
Yeah,
say hi, Beaky.
That's Beaky, the one who doesn't shut up.
Hi, Beaky.
Okay, hold on. So we have Niall Murphy says that I got the name right.
Yes.
And that it's an Irish name. Awesome. I'm Irish as well. One question: has BTC bottomed, in your opinion?
I mean, that's the question, right?
That's the question everybody wants an answer to.
I think so.
I mean,
so. Don't take this as financial advice. Don't go out there and mortgage your house and buy Bitcoin based on what Eugene Forrest said. You might come back and get really, really mad.
That's why everybody has the I am not a financial advisor here in the beginning, the end, the middle of their junk. Yes.
I mean, as you guys can see, I'm just some dude. I live out in the middle of the woods in Florida. I got my wife, Samantha, here. I raise turkeys. I am not a Bitcoin super genius, right? I'm not a coder. I just know that this is a better form of money. I'm happy that I've been in it for 3 years. And yeah, I mean, I guess if we're going to ask me what my opinion is, nobody's going to really want to see this drop down there to 1,800. I know if I start seeing this drop much below $3,000, below 2,800, I'm going to start buying in.
Right.
And I think a lot of people are too. So I think that we could look at a wick, maybe on a candle that's shot down. But I think we'll see some real buying power, especially if we start getting down. Because, you know what I mean? No one's actually going to wait for the very bottom. Like we heard Crypto Daily and other people say, they set them up just a little bit. No one is so greedy that they got to have the bottom at the 1,800. You know, so you're going to set it for $2,000.
Yes.
I'm going to jump in before $2,000 and start buying.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's other people like that out there too. You know, $3,000 is feeling a lot like we've seen the bottom already. This does feel nice, but hey, we could wake up tomorrow. We could be down 15%, right? We could be heading down even lower. That's why we were talking about last night. Like, hey, should we take a little profit to help keep these projects running? Is this like a breathing spot to give us more fiat to keep our development going? Right? We were talking about that in the beginning of this, that over this bear market, yeah, it's been rough on us too, but what have we been doing? We've been improving Bitcoin and coffee so that when the next bull run comes, we're ready. We're ready to help onboard more people into Bitcoin. We're ready to help get them a hardware wallet and show them they need their private keys. We're ready to show them that there's a lot of scams out there and how to avoid them.
Bitcoin Jake 9 is here.
Jake,
he says that he's used the Lightning Network a lot. It's great. I got stickers from Blockstream, and he was saying, yeah, less data on the chain when you were talking about the new Duper, the update. Yeah, and he asked why turkeys.
Turkeys are absolutely amazing.
We started out with everybody. Like we had chickens, lots of like different chickens, little chickens, the freaky little funky ones, the big chickens, turkeys, the peacocks.
They're the best birds I've come across. They have so much personality. They're like dogs.
Yeah.
They're the dogs of the bird world.
Yeah. And they are super smart. Everybody thinks turkeys are dumb, and they are like far from dumb.
Nope. These guys are not dumb at all.
They know their names. They know lots of, I mean.
It's a dog.
Yeah.
It's like having a small dog.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not talking about the German Shepherd that's like a cop dog and can do a million commands, but you talk about the dumb dog, the dumb little dog.
Yep. Sit, stay.
Yeah.
You know, Bobo. Yes.
That's exactly what these birds are.
And they are awesome. They are awesome. And I mean, now we have a boy and a girl, so of course we're hoping for baby turkeys. Pullets. Those are the names of baby turkeys, in case anybody needs that random birdness. And he said, Bitcoin Jake 09 says, I did a video about Jack Dorsey taking the torch, and the same day he got suspended on Twitter. So that's what he got suspended on Twitter for. Really? Horrible. Horrible. All right, Josh says, puff, puff, pass the torch to the left.
So, what else we got going on for the news today, Samantha? This one wasn't super great, but I thought it might be a little bit of something to help get the conversation started in a direction. Argentina, it's blowing up again. Argentina, they're going to take BTC for public transportation in about 37 different locations.
I like it.
I like it too.
Yep.
I mean, it's stuff like that that goes to show that if you can use your Bitcoin in public transportation and stuff like that, then it has value, right? It's money. If you can go in and pay for it to get on a subway, or you can go pay for it to get on a ferry or some sort of a train.
Yep.
Bus, right? Especially when the government's actually the one that's taking it directly at the turnstiles.
Yeah.
So I want to see more of this. I think we will see more of this. I don't know if it'll be this year or if it won't be till we see a lot more of this development on the Lightning Network with a better GUI, a graphic user interface, and, you know, better apps and development on the front end, which is what these updates were for, right? Making it smaller, better channel maps. This is what's happening. This is what we're heading towards. But what happens once we get a good Lightning Network, right? Where are we going with this? Well, we're going to see a little Lightning. I mean, everything's getting a touch screen already, right? So we're just going to integrate Lightning Network. And you can make a payment. I mean, hey, you know, I hate those little things where you stick the dollar bill in. Half the time they never take my dollar bill because they're all crumpled up in my pocket. Or I get them from the store and they got the little rips in them and this and that, and you can't get them in the machine. I mean, you've even had the problem at work where I had dollar bills and I couldn't get them in the machine to get you your chips, and I ended up having to swipe my card and pay an extra 25 cents or something because of the fee because it wouldn't take my paper.
Yeah. Yeah. And I've heard about it forever, about how those chips were $1.35 instead of the dollar. But it's true. I mean, as you're standing there going, I have.
She's stepping on the computer. Prudence, get off the computer.
All right.
Did I mess it up?
No,
we're still on air?
No, we're still good. She
Okay.
did not actually hit stop broadcast. She was real close to hitting lots of buttons. See, first we had to worry about the cat climbing on you. Wait, she's out.
Okay.
So she's good. She's of course I said cat. Yes.
Kitty.
The kitty's name is now Kimchi.
Oh, right, Kimchi Kitty?
Yes.
Say hi, everybody. Look, she got the spot on her belly.
She's adorable.
I don't like cats, but
no, but that one likes you. That was the problem. It was super cute and it liked him. So there we go. Ooh. Oh, Josh says that they have wild turkeys coming through here sometimes, and they do dust baths in his garden.
Oh, that's
I know, they're so cute.
Yeah, we get wild turkeys here in Florida. I keep telling Samantha we need to go take a net and catch them all.
Dude, there's like 3 Canadian geese. I don't know why there's 3, but there's 3 Canadian geese like in a retention pond where we work at. And it's every time I'm like, can we get those buddies in there? Come on. I think they're all boys though. They all look the same. Like that, you know what I mean? They're not one of them doesn't look different.
Well, they're going to be leaving here soon and heading back up north.
I'm telling you.
Spring is right around the corner. So I don't really have any more news. I mean, I'm excited about the Lightning Network torch, right? I think it is definitely bringing some awareness. I think the fact that we're starting to get a lot of these big names, that's fine. That we're getting a lot of big names, it's helping to promote it. That is for sure, right? And then on top of it, these big names, once they get a payment and they send it and receive it, like Elon Musk here, right? And the Jack Dorsey and all of this, it shows them that maybe they need to start implementing this Lightning Network into what they already have going on, right? You know, once you've done something and you've seen that it works, you feel a lot more comfortable with it. And I think it's kind of what this torch passing is. I think we need to start calling out for more people in a place of, you know, promotion, people that are up there that everyone kind of listens to, promoters. I mean, I would love to get the torch, but I don't think it'd do any good for bringing some publicity to it.
I just want the torch. I don't care if it. But
yeah, I want to be part of history.
Yeah, like in the grand scheme of things, you want your name on that giant list of this is who went.
Yes, the 100 and 200
yeah.
something people that passed the first torch lighting. I want to be on that list. I don't think I'm gonna, but I want on it.
Yeah, and then
I don't even think we need a run-up node because I was thinking about it. We could just use those wallets of Satoshi.
Oh, that's also, I missed it. Jake was saying Blue Wallet on Android works great for the Lightning Network. You can even connect to your own node if you want to.
Yes.
But yes, see, I mean, I don't know. We just
yes, that was the one that I was talking about right after we had got the wallets of Satoshis. It was 2 wallets came out at about the same time.
Yeah.
And that was the other one was the blue.
Yes,
right?
the blue.
That you can not only send but also receive Lightning coin payments on it. Nice. So once again, you have a third party hosting your node for you. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not the best because of course having your private keys and running your own node and all of that is great, but still this is in beta. This is early beginning. Not a lot of people want to throw a bunch of money onto the Lightning Network. You want to test it around. You want to make some payments. You want to receive some payments. These wallets for your phone is great. We're going to have these, right? Not everybody can have a node connected to it all the time.
I mean, not everybody can have a node. And yet, just like us, we want to, use the Lightning Network, but we don't really have enough to be tied up in a node. Okay. Solution. I mean, yes, it is not the, optimum because it is another person's node. It is something, but still, yes.
Yeah, good. Shades of gray, of gray. But I mean, I wanted to be able to participate. We had the chipping jar. Apparently, Benton says it doesn't work.
Horrible, but yes.
But it was the fact that I wanted to. I mean, we had a place where you could tip us in Lightning for Bitcoin, and I wanted to be able to not leave it there. I wanted to be able to get it back into a situation where I own some keys. Right? That's why we were going with the Satoshi wallet. We do back it up on our Google Drive. We do have some keys to the wallet that goes with it. So there is a little bit of protection.
Yeah. Let's see. Scott Gable says, my daughter had, I don't know how to say these ones. I've looked them up. They're the pretty black and white, like lacy looking chickens and the leghorns. So big chickens. He said they are good egg layers, but aloof. The turkeys seem more personable. Oh, they are. That was the problem. Like I thought I got a bunch of stupid, cute, ridiculous looking chickens.
Silkies.
Oh yeah. They all either died, got hurt, they just weren't fun. Like they were nothing. Like they just looked at you and were like, no, and walked away.
We've had the best luck with the Orpingtons.
Yes, because my the very first chicken we actually got, she is our oldest, and she is an Orpington. She's a buff Orpington. She is super smart. I mean, that is the only one, but she was a horrible little chicken because she was by herself. So maybe that's why. But she does know her name. She does come when she's called and stuff, but that's the closest. It's like cats and dogs, you know what I mean? Chickens are kind of like cats. They just kind of are like, oh, yeah, okay, whatever, and keep going. The turkeys are like, oh, you want me? Okay. Oh, Andy Anderson says that he lives close to a turkey farm. 35,000 of them. Woo. I don't know if that's a farm, bro. That's like, wow.
Well, I want to go visit. That'd be kind of crazy. I don't know. I've seen some mean turkeys before. I don't know if I want to mess with a mean turkey. They got some claws.
Yeah.
They like to fly up in the air and do that leg scratch at you.
I know. Where they're all like, whoa.
All right. So, yeah, we went through the news today.
Okay.
Is there anything you guys want to talk about? Please go ahead, pile up in the chat. Besides that, I guess I'll start winding down this episode, bringing in the end credits here, talking about what we got going on the channel. We won't be here tomorrow, right? Because Sunday Fun Day, we like to take that one off. But we will be here Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yep.
We'll be here Friday, 5 o'clock show. We like to do the evening ones to be able to help the other people out there in the rest of the world that aren't quite capable of making these shows in the early morning here by the Florida Eastern Standard Time in the U.S. So that's why we got the 5 o'clock show on Friday.
Yep.
And Saturday, Sam likes to sleep in, so we put this one back an extra hour for her. But it also helps the people in Australia and the UK and California and everywhere else to be able to help join us, right?
Yeah.
So that's why we've been making a big push over the last 60 days, trying to bring out time slots that are more accommodatable for everybody across the world. So please hit that thumbs up button. I keep asking you guys over and over again. You guys have been helping me out quite a bit. We've been getting like 1 out of 4, 1 out of 3. I'm shooting for 1 out of 2 though, to be able to let everybody know that, hey, there's some value to this community, that we're just not out here wasting our time talking about cryptocurrency, trying to sell some classes or turn you on to a scheme and get you to collect some affiliation links down below. I don't want nothing, right? I go to work to make my money, to pay my bills. I got my Bitcoin investments. I just want to keep you guys from losing any money, making the cryptocurrency market worse than what it is, spreading FUD, turning people down. I think this stuff's the future. I want to help.
Ooh, Josh says Eternity is doing a writing contest. 500 words max, 200 tokens, first prize, like $80 worth.
Ooh, nice.
Over on February 20th, and no entries yet. Dude.
Get in on that, my man. You gotta go over and check out Josh's channel. He's getting to be, he's getting out there to do, I mean, I like to say kind of what I'm doing here.
Yep.
You know, I'm out here supporting Bitcoin. He's getting out there and he's supporting Eternity, and that's great. You know, he cares about the currency. He believes in the currency. And he doesn't have blind eyes to it saying that it's going to be perfect, but he sees potential for it in the future, and he wants to help bring it to everyone else's attention out on YouTube, while also talking about what he has going on in his life so you can know who he is. Big plus.
The essay is supposed to be about what will it take to make crypto mainstream. Oh my Lord. Like, come on.
You got this, my man.
Yeah.
Go get that $80 in AE for you.
No one has any, but no entries. I mean, really, I don't know. That's half of
bear market. Bear market. I mean, what can we do? What can I say? I mean, everything's down. Everything's hard to come by. I mean, we've had, remember, I used to put out the video, and within 30 minutes, I'd have 250 views.
Yes.
Now I put up the video, and all day long, I'm lucky to get 50. So
well, we're happy for a 50, but yes.
No, yeah, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying bear market. It's a bear market. Like, nobody's here. No one's putting money. No one's investing their time. But you know what? We're just getting ready so that when they do come back, we're all ready, right? We're on the ground. We got the groundwork laid. We got our code good. We're ready. So come on, let's set this bear market off. Hit that thumbs up. Share this video out. Let's get BTC going. And remember, keep your BTC safe.
Bye, guys.